right-handed wide receiver. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Monarchs and the Dolphins, and it's...
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Back to Walker on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here's Walker. And some room to run now. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The Dolphins at 11-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup.
2nd quarter now, and it's London with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And touchdown! Jonathan Taylor. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Monarchs go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Miami set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days. Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. That one caught by Carter. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out.
Touchdown! A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Monarchs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and 10 here. If they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Back-to-back catches here for Carter. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Walker. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ready. Fight. 97.
2nd and 3. Touchdown! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored.
Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. So they get two more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, he certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 45.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's another first down as they look from a yard out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They go play action here on first down. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he will bring it back. gets a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. And they turn the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
London about set to take over on offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
Finding room at midfield.
They find some open field here.
Look at the big fella go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Monarchs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Dancing to his left. And that's caught at the 2. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
This one fielded at the 5. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get out. Welcome back now here in London. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Amari Barno
able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's a give up the middle.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff running through the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Now a timeout here, an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll roll him out right. Throw right side complete to Carter.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the set. Next right.
Straight ahead, Walker. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Now back to throw. That's caught. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one goes for 30 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Monarchs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Dolphins offense returning to the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those. We need.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
They run again with Walker.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Amari Barno
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but it's